Good. All right, let's get started. Okay, looks like we're up. Welcome everybody. Back to building the Millennium Falcon. And today I'm actually going to be doing 3 chapters instead of 2, because I just want to get this done, and I think it'd be kind of weird. The way we're doing 2 chapters a night, I'd have one left on the last night. I feel like that'd be a little weird. So we'll do 3 tonight, or today this afternoon, 13, 14, and 15. And I was actually looking at it here. It doesn't seem like there's that many Legos, so this might go faster than I expected. I was expecting this to be a long stream, but it may not be. So we'll see what happens. And I gotta send out one message real quick. I'm sorry to get started, but it should be fun. We're gonna start off by doing the rest of the back section here. And then I'm gonna be building the front panels on the top and then the end caps to these side pieces in the final chapter. So it should be fun. And I am excited. Hopefully this marathon will help too, because I'll be able to get everything done a little sooner. All right, that's sent. I apologize. Let's get going. We got a lot to do, and I'm excited to get this done. Lots of little pieces again. There's gonna be a lot of detail. We're making 2 more of these big vent things, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of those vent pieces for that. Oops. There we go. Oh wow, even more little bags inside there. Yep. Like I said, lots of little pieces, lots of detail. Even though there's not as many bags of Legos, this may take just as long for that reason. All right, as usual, I am completely running out of space here. I've tried to move things around in such a way that you'll be able to see everything, but I only have so much room on this table. And this Lego set is enormous. All right, there we go. Let's get started. So hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I know I am. I get to work on this some more, which is exciting. Go. After this is done, there will be so much done on this that I think it'll just be the center here and the hallway to the cockpit, and the cockpit itself will be the only things incomplete. So it's going to be really coming to life, and it's going to be really cool. Okay. Lots to sort through again. There we go. Oh, not that one. Once I get some more viewers on here, I'll explain what the future of this channel looks like. Because as of right now, if I do 3 chapters today, that leaves me 2 chapters left on Tuesday, and then we're done. And so Thursday we got to do something else. And I've been talking on and on. It's basically going to be we're going to build our own lighting kit and install lights in the engine and underneath around the landing gear. But as soon as I get a few more people on here, I'll explain exactly how I'm going to do that. But I think that'll be cool. Really kind of make it pop out and make it stand out different from all the other Lego Millennium Falcon builds that people have done. So if you're just finding this channel or something, feel free to pop in and say hi, talk about whatever. I'm excited when we work on the lighting kit too to be learning some other stuff. Legos are fun, but it's just following the instructions and you don't learn a whole lot at the same time. You learn a little bit, but not a whole lot. So building the lighting kit is going to be learning a lot about how those different components work, and that's going to be fun. There we go. This is going to be, I'm not sure which one this is. Probably the opposite one, but one of these 2 side panel to cover that up. That goes there. Cool. What's up, Ace? Thank you. I am so excited to be almost done with it. I'm tired of seeing all the structural stuff and everything. So, and then I don't know if you caught it earlier, but when I'm done with this, I'm gonna use some lights and make my own lighting kit. I'm gonna light up the engines and underneath and everything. That'll be sometime next week. Just enjoying my Sunday, trying to get this thing finished. I've been at this for 3 weeks now. All right, go. That is not the piece I want. That one. There it is. Okay, that drops under there. Whoops, I gotta run away. Okay, page 388. And I'm missing something. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, this. A tarantula. Dang. Oh, I, you never know when you're chatting with people. Is tarantula like something else, or is it actually the spider? Real spider. Oh man. Nope, can't do it. I'm too afraid. That's just, oh man. When you get it, you should pop back in and let me know how that goes. Because I couldn't imagine. How's it going? I should try and convince my wife to let me get a spider. I don't think she would let me do that. I don't think I could do it though. I'm too afraid. See, that's the thing. I don't like anything with more than like I can stand bugs, but anything with more than 6 legs is it freaks me out. Like I can do snakes just fine. Snakes don't bother me at all. I can pick them up, handle them, get rid of them, whatever I need to do. But spiders, centipedes, that kind of stuff, uh-uh. Lobsters don't bother me too much. They have 8 legs, I think. I'll eat those, but and I've fished them out a couple times. Yeah, they are. I once got to eat some that I caught. I had a friend who had some traps. That was awesome. They're still a little weird because with the 8 legs, they kind of give the impression of the giant spider thing, but with the claws, it kind of and the tail, it takes away from that illusion. So I could have a pet snake. I could feed it mice or whatever, but I could not do a pet spider. If that got out, there's no way I'd be able to chase it down without freaking out. Little bony. I've never tried a snake. I try not to be. I'm one of those people that will try just about anything you put in front of him, like you put in front of me. I try not to judge food too much until I've had it. There are some things I just won't eat, but for the most part, I'll try weird stuff. Oh man, I'm sorry if I'm not paying a whole lot of attention here, but there's so many tiny little pieces that it's really easy to miss them. That, oh no, I'm missing this. I don't think I've had alligator either. Not even alligator jerky, which that's pretty common in stores and stuff. Oh, thanks, Ace. I really appreciate the follow. It helps so much. You're welcome here anytime. All right, that one goes in there. You're good. Whatever you need to do, man. I've got to build all the Legos on this table, and then I have to do it again with even more Legos, and then even again with another pile of Legos. So I've got 2 more piles down here that are going to come up and get built. So I'm going to be here a little while. All right, get that on, get that on. I think that's step 988 done. I just realized oh no, I missed one. We are 12 steps away from completing step 1000 of the instructions. So that'll deserve a quick celebration when it happens. Okay, I think that was everything I was supposed to put on there. Yep. go. Okay. Oh, I missed a piece last time. Man, there is so much to this. I thought the rest of these back panels here were going to be a quick chapter, but how wrong I was. Okay, where is that vent? There it is. Okay, got those, got that, got that, got that, that. All right, now I just got to build these decorative pieces. I was going to be, it looks like this is going to take a little while. I was tempted to try and finish the whole thing today, but I don't think I could knock it out in the 3 to 3.5 hours that I plan on doing this for. So I'll finish up Tuesday. So earlier, I had talked about how I was going to light this thing up, and I plan on doing that with these things called neopixels, which are addressable LEDs. Basically, it's a string of lights, and you control them with a little computer, like a little microprocessor, microcontroller board. So similar to an Arduino, but probably needs something a little more powerful than an Arduino Uno or something. And you power them with that, and you can turn, and each one of the LEDs is its own like RGB pixel, and you basically give it an RGB value. So you can turn them any color you want to, which is neat. But not only that, you can turn all of them different colors at the same time. You can flash them, make them brighter, dimmer, whatever. They work exactly kind of like a pixels on a screen. And I'm going to use those to light it up. I'm going to put a whole string of them in the engine here and then some underneath around the landing gear. And that way I can control them all separately. So that'll be pretty cool. It takes a lot of power. I've ordered the strip of LEDs already. I have a meter long strip that has 30 lights on it. Uh, you can also cycle those things like several hundred times per second, different colors. So you can do a super high refresh rate and make light displays and stuff like that. Okay, that step's done. We're on step 990. Uh, but the problem is, so they do take a lot of power. So I've ordered a an AC/DC converter that can put out like 10 amps or something, which should be more than enough to handle that. And then I've got a FPGA board, which is just a fancy way of saying a board I can program with some custom logic to run the whole thing. And I will have a micro SD card slot that I'm going to add to it. And that way I can load profiles and stuff on it. So I don't have to have it connected to a computer to change it or run different things and whatnot. So that should be cool. It'll be a lot of work. Be quite a few nights of me writing some software and connecting wires together and getting everything set up. But the parts should start arriving tomorrow. And I'll be able to make some cool stuff with that. And the way I'm doing it, making it super modular and everything, means that I'll be able to use it on that lighting display on other projects on this channel as well, which would be super helpful. Don't need those, I need these. Everything is a slightly different shade of gray on this project, which makes it tough to find the part that I actually need. go. Hopefully the other side panel will be a lot easier because I'll have used up most of these Legos. Okay, got that. I gotta go through and do the once over, make sure I got everything. Looks good. Alright, step 991. Okay, then this piece. Cool. I have yet to... Man, Beth, you mentioned once that I need to put this thing on a towel to move it around easier, and I haven't done that yet, and I really need to because, especially with all these top panels going on, it's getting pretty heavy. And I'm afraid I'm going to break it. There we go. And one more. There. All right, step 992. We're going to be building another one of these vent things right here on this one. So I'm going to have to use a lot of these little vent pieces. I like how they use all these red parts that give the impression of like patchwork on the hull. Like it wasn't there originally, but is now. Okay. This goes on there. And then where does this go? Down here. And this one goes there. It's more less figuring out what pieces I need and more just trying to figure out where they go because they blend in so well. Oh, I got this one turned the wrong way. It's awesome. It cost me $800 when I bought it, and now they're even more expensive because I think they're out of stock everywhere. And I mean, it's don't get a lie, not gonna lie, it's really awesome. I don't know if it's $800 awesome yet. Like, that's a lot of money. So I had to save up for quite a while to get it. I will be careful with it. Okay. Now I have to build these vent pieces. That. Hey, Carbon, thanks for the follow. How's your day going? Yep. Legos are great. Okay, now I just have to put 16 of these little vent pieces on this one because they didn't have any bigger pieces that would work. Did I get that right? Yeah, 16. So this entire Lego set is, shoot, it's like 7,500 pieces. So I just can't fathom that in my head that I've done most of that already. And that I've put together thousands and thousands of little pieces to make this whole thing. All right, there we go. It's around there. And now we get this ring on. Oh, we're so close. Just a few more steps and we'll get to put it on the Falcon. That goes there. And then these two pieces down here. All right, it looks like this one is going to cover up this section right here. And I'm not totally sure how it goes in yet, so we'll figure that out in a second. Okay. A lot of pieces on the bottom here. Cool. Okay, so it looks like it's going to have these hinge clips that are going to go into somewhere on the other side of this thing. Interesting choice, because they're not typically that strong. But I guess the weight of it isn't really that important since it'll be resting on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we'll see. All right, I need this right here for a little bit of strength. This is going to be scary too, because I'm going to have to do this kind of blind, since it's the opposite side of what I'm working on. All right, and then we have to put some decorative pieces up here. So I'll set this to the side for a second. And we got to build these like fins or something? Not sure what. But we got to build two of them. So I'll build them next to each other. All right. That one. I gotta find a. I keep saying this, but I gotta find a movie model of this and compare it, or go look it up in the movie and see how close this looks to the original. What details they took care to add and what things they left out. That might be worth a YouTube video right there just to do a quick comparison review. Okay, those are there. And then they go on these things. Yep, one there and one there. All right, excellent. So that's together. So all right, I need everyone to hold their breath so that I don't break anything here. I'm gonna move these out of the way and bring this a little closer. When grabbing it, I have to like reach way under. Okay. Make sure you all can still see and I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. And then this just clips into these pieces here. There they are. Oh man. It looks like it's like not even gonna fit kind of thing, you know? It wants me to put it like way up. Oh, like that. Okay. Does that make it fit better? Come on. I'm looking to see if I misaligned something because there's not, it doesn't feel like enough room here. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like everything's lined up correct. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. No. Has to be. The age-old dilemma. Can I figure this out? There's only one spot that could go. Oh, okay. It just slides up. I'm just having a moment. It's fine. Not paying attention. Come on. Line up. There we go. All right. That's on. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to slide this back over carefully. Trying to leave it in view, but yeah. There we go. That panel's covered up. All right. Now we got to build the other side. I think. Oh, this one is going to be built in multiple parts because there's actually like a room in here, like some of the interior is built, and so there's like the hyperdrive core and some computer consoles and things back here. And so this will probably be two pieces because it wants you to be able to take a piece off to like for display reasons. So that's what it looks like happening here. Excellent. We'll see if this takes just as long to build as the other side did, though. Okay. This one? Yeah, that one. There we go. Love it. And as usual, lots of little detailed pieces. The very beginning of this build was very different because it was all the structural skeleton. So it was a lot of big Technic style pieces, and it was very obviously coming together as a big shell, or a big skeleton, sorry, a big frame. And this side of the build is very different because it's a lot of little detail and less structural. So what you build isn't very big at once, but there's just as many pieces involved, and you have to actually focus harder because it's very difficult to see mistakes. There it is. It's like I gotta have at least one of those left. Okay, cool. Now, go. That one there. That one there. Okay. Another piece on the other side. All right, now we're getting into some of the detail. Should hopefully get a little easier because I've used a whole bunch of the pieces on the table, so there should be less to pick from. So in theory, I will find the pieces that I need easier. Someone mentioned before how I should have like, as a challenge, I should have dumped all 7,500 pieces onto the table and then tried to build it. And I couldn't imagine looking for one of these tiny little 1x1 bricks in a pile of Legos that big. Like it would take forever. Okay, there we go. You know what? We passed step 1000 and I didn't celebrate. The beginning of this was step 1000. There's like 1,394 steps in this book. So anyways, we reached 4 digits. And there's about 390 steps to go. And then I will be done with this project. And on to the next one. Okay, let's see. That's on. Oh, missing these red pieces. And this one goes there. That goes there. Got that. I think I got all that. Yep, okay. Step 1009. Make sure I get everything lined up correct here. Man, I cannot wait to see what this looks like when it's done. It's gonna be a great conversation piece too. When people come over, if quarantine ever ends. Like this is just something when you see in the room, like you're gonna have to ask about, you know? Okay. Got that. Got that. Trying not to miss anything. I'm trying to keep in mind too, when we go to do, where's that last one? Looking for one more piece. Hopefully it didn't fall. It's always tragic when I drop something off the table. Don't know. I have to look for that in a bit. Oh, I did knock one off the table over here. Alright, that's usually a pretty good sign that I've knocked more than one off. um, I'm trying to remember how I'm putting these back panels together because I'm gonna have to take some of them off to put the lighting kit on. Alright, I'm gonna have to find that later. That's unfortunate. I hate doing that, but I gotta get this thing done. Okay. Got that one, that one. No, missed one. There it is. down in there. Okay. Must have missed one on the other side before too. This is what I get for not paying attention to the instructions very closely. Alright, I think that's everything on that section. Next up, even more tiny little pieces. I apologize too, I keep bringing the book closer to me. I'm trying to see it as best as I can, while still letting you all see what's going on here. Okay, it's there. I don't know where that one piece went though. I suspect that I dropped it and it's on the ground here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't like to skip pieces and come back to them if I can't find them because I just, in this one, in this set especially, there's a lot of times where if I have to go back and fix something, it's a real pain because there's just so many parts. And you gotta often take stuff apart to get to certain things. Like it's really not designed to be used this way. It's not a play set. It's not. It's designed for display and nothing else. Okay, that should be all of that. I think. Nope, it isn't. Missed two pieces. This one. Let's go right there. And this one goes right there. Okay. Now I gotta put some of these details on. So we're getting close to being done with this panel too already. Which is exciting. I'm not even sure what these things are. Like all these spines sticking out. They look almost like blaster cannons, but I don't think they are. At least it doesn't make any sense to me that way. So some sort of decoration thing. They put it on because they thought it looked cool. At some point I should go look it up though. I'm sure somebody has thoroughly explained like online somewhere what everything is. Okay, there we go. Yup. With a set like this, it's always Lego time. Ooh, there's some like, that's weird. These like ball joint kind of pieces. Wonder what they're going to be used for. Okay. Got those on. And then these little plates that go on. So they use these to, oops, keep it from this is one of those pieces that you're gonna have to be able to remove later. So they put these little smooth pieces in the bottom to keep it from sticking to anything. That way you can easily remove it. Yeah, it does flag. I have the mods turned up pretty high. It's part of the whole this is supposed to be family friendly thing channel. Sorry, I gotta deny that one. I didn't realize it would catch that though. That's an interesting one. I didn't think it would catch that word. That's funny. I might. It's the problem with Twitch, right? Is they have their mod settings, but they don't like and you can basically turn it up to like high or low or whatever, but they don't give you like a super clear definition of what is difference between high and medium and low, and so it's kind of a guess. I just turned it up because I was like, well, I don't want anything not family friendly, but sometimes it'll flag the weirdest stuff because of that, and because I don't know what fits in their definitions. That's funny. Okay, I gotta build two of these again. Little fin things. Constantly in a position where I'm looking for Legos. Ace, you build any cool Lego sets lately? It did it again. Fine. Here, I think I can. I'll allow it this time. There you go. You get your message. The book's like it's like 500 pages long. It weighs like it feels like it weighs like 10 pounds. There we go. Okay, those are on. I still did not find that piece that I couldn't find earlier, and I'm worried that I've dropped it. Excuse me, but I'm gonna have to look real quick to make sure it's not in any of these bags that I have left over. Doesn't look like it. See if it's in my chair. Nope. Oh man. Well, that's a shame. Uh, I am on page. Well, I just finished page 395, so 396. Okay. I have no idea how this goes on. It doesn't tell me. It just says put it here. Oh, okay. There's a spot right in here where it clips in. It doesn't show that here on the picture, but all right, let's try and do this without breaking it. Come on. Oh no. There it goes. I'm always worried that I'm just gonna like hit something and shatter it. Yeah, I know. That's all right. He dropped in, gave me a follow, and then bailed. Maybe he's just bouncing around channels. Oh, you all do? Well, tell him to get back on then. He's missing some thrilling action. Oops. Filters are turned on, sorry. Can't allow that one. Yeah, I know what you said. It tells me what you said. There we go. Wow, it really expects me to figure out where some of this is going. Automod strikes back. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay. I hope I find that piece that I was missing, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe it got caught under here somewhere. Nope, doesn't look like it. Man. So I was doing the math on this, and this thing, so when it came in, FedEx delivered it, and it didn't cost, it weighed 33 pounds, the whole box, everything. If you figure 10 pounds was the book, and another couple pounds all the packaging, then that means that there's like 20 pounds of Legos right here. If you do that math, excuse me. So, yeah, 20 pounds. And I have no idea where I'm going to put it or how I'm going to mount it when this is all done. But I'm sure I'll figure something out. Oh yeah, actually, these paintings, I don't even know where they came from. Yard sale or something. I think my parents got them at a yard sale, and and they gave them to me because they didn't have any need for them. Oh, he has one? That's cool. Yeah, I was trying to decide that. I wish I could mount it some way though that it would always be in these streams, because I think that'd be a cool like background prop. I'm hoping to look a lot cooler once I light it up and everything. But that project will take a couple weeks at least to finish, since I'm doing everything myself. I'm not buying a kit, I'm making a kit. And so that's going to take some time. Okay, I think that was all of that. Step 10, step 1026. Oh no, missed one. Never mind. Hold the phone. Okay, now step 1026. I think too, based on what I've seen and like trying to find this online again, because it seems impossible to find it online for the retail price of the $800. Everything's more expensive, and it just hasn't coming back in stock in any place yet. I'm wondering if Lego is discontinuing in this particular build. I feel like I'm missing pieces. There's another one that I can't find. Oh no, it's already there. Never mind. I'm going crazy. But yeah, I suspect that, because it's been out for like 3 years, and for Lego, that's a long time. I think most sets aren't usually sold for more than a year because they anticipate the fact that the public just gets bored. They got to keep switching it up. So you may not be able to buy it anymore, which is kind of sad. They did, however, just this year, they came out with this little microfighter Millennium Falcon. It's literally like this big, and I think I should buy it so that I can put it right next to this one. Like have this giant one and then have a really tiny one next to it. I think that'd be funny. Excuse me. Okay. I had a viewer on a previous stream also suggest making a custom coffee table out of acrylic. So it's see-through, and then have this inside it with like a glass kind of like plexiglass style covering. Because then it's always in the center of the living room, just kind of center of attention thing. All right, well, I feel like I missed something. I did. I have so many extra pieces over here. I'm like, something's got to be off. Well, maybe not. I did miss this one though. There we go. Okay, and then somehow this piece slots in here. It may just rest in, but it doesn't clip on. There it goes. Okay, just like that. I think that looks right. This one maybe comes down a little bit. Or this one goes up as well. There we go. All right. There's well, I finished the back of it. Never did find that missing piece. But now we got to build on the front. So move these extra pieces out of the way. Man, I feel like this is a pretty big piece to have an extra of. So I must have missed something. But I'll be here all day if I look for it. All right, let's just move this out of the way. Oops, knocked over Han. Oops, knocked him over again. Okay. All right, chapter 14. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta find all the chapter 14 bags. Here's one. Here's the other. Gotta pull a few parts. The extra stash. All right, I think that's all of them. Oh, yes! I found the extra piece. It fell in the stack of bags I had down here. The one I was missing. Let's pop that on there. There we go. I'll take the miracles when they happen. Alright, I'm going to slide this out of the way a bit. So now I'm going to be building this front section and some of the front panels on top. I only have 2 bags that say 14 on them here. I feel like there should be more than that. But maybe not. I'm kind of surprised if this is all that's it. Wild. Alright, let's get started. Been going for an hour. 1 section down. Got 2 more sections to do. Do my best to keep the small pieces away from the edge this time, so hopefully I don't drop any more like that. And there's going to be a lot of details on this, but this will be cool. It'll have the whole front section here done. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. Need these. This is actually a pretty... This section looks like it's going to weigh a lot. There's a lot of structural pieces here. So this might actually be a little bit easier to see kind of what I'm doing and be a little more visually appealing. Okay. There we go, and that one drops in there. Oh, this is going to be a sizable panel. I can already tell. Okay. One on, drop it in here. There you go. Oh, by the way, we have passed page 400. We are on page 402. So I looked ahead, there is 488 pages of instructions. So looks like 86 more pages to go. I should do the math because Legos is an experience, right? Like you pay not only to have the product, but to like build it, so you have the enjoyment of building it. So if you do the math across how long it took me to build it versus how much I paid for it, $800, then you can figure out how much I paid per hour to have fun. It's probably a really depressing number. It's probably like a lot of money per hour. Fun fact, my day job is engineer. So I spend all day doing math for a living. Okay, I need these corner pieces. Oh no, I threw it on the ground. Saved it. Math is one of those things that's useful in a lot of places you don't realize, but at the same time, like, understand, like, some people just, everybody's brain is a little bit different. People are good at different things. You want to be an engineer? So, even though I do math all day as an engineer, most of the math that I do is done by a computer. You have to know the math to get through school. Once you get out of school, a computer does a lot of the work for you and double checks everything you do to make sure that you don't make a mistake. I wouldn't say being good at math is a requirement to be an engineer. I think a good requirement would be just you like making things. So that would be a good start to find out if you want to be an engineer or not. Just, try and build some stuff. See if you enjoy it. See if you enjoy trying to design things. If you like fixing things rather than building things, then maybe go instead towards mechanic or something. But if you find that you really enjoy building them, then be an engineer. Or maybe you can work for a facility doing research on spiders or something, or just a zoo or something. Take care of spiders. Oh, that's a great way to become Spider-Man. Okay, that goes there. Couple jobs I could do that wouldn't involve spiders. The thing is, too, just because you like something doesn't mean you have to do a job that has that. Like, there's an importance to having hobbies. And, oftentimes a job is going to make you not like something that you previously enjoyed, especially if the job kind of sucks. So, if there's something that you really enjoy doing and you don't want to risk that, it may be better just to keep that as a hobby and then do a job doing something else. Everyone says that if you enjoy doing something, you have to do it for a living, but that's not true. Yeah. And it helps too, because it gives you control. Like, as soon as you get a job doing something, somebody's going to tell you a lot how to do it and change how you feel about it. So, for example, on the side, I like to make my own hot sauce just because I like hot sauce and it's fun to make and to try different things, try different peppers, different seasonings, stuff like that. But I don't want to get a job and I don't want to start a company that makes hot sauce because I feel like that would ruin it for me if I turned it into something that I had to make money at. All your accounts are spider themed. You have more pictures of spiders on your phone than your family. Well, then who's the family? Them or the spiders? Oh, popped that out accidentally. All right. Oh, wow. There's a lot of... Okay. Let me make sure I grab the right pieces here. That one, that one. There we go. Okay. There's a corner piece of some sort that I'm looking for. This is the other problem. When you have big pieces and a bunch of tiny little pieces at the same time, they get buried underneath. You can't ever find them. Oh, there it is. Okay, need that and that. All right. Gosh dang it! I keep snapping this one. Something. Okay, something's off. I messed something up here because that's not level with what it's supposed to be. Hold up. I just completely missed some pieces. I'm glad I found that now because otherwise I'd have been here later just like, what is going on? I can't figure out why this isn't working. All right, there we go. That's on. Okay, next. Just hours and hours of adding little bits of detail here and there. There we go. And then these vents. Where's the other one? There it is. I never originally intended to keep this channel going by just doing Legos, but I wonder, because it seems people do enjoy that. I wonder if I should make that a regular thing. Like, not all the time, because I wouldn't like to do Legos all the time. But maybe periodically. Whoa, excuse me. Okay. Got that. Put a lot of the final decorative pieces on here. It's going to cover up all these colored frame blocks. There we go. And then 2 more of these. That and this. Awesome. It's getting there. Still got to cover up the red. Looks like that'll be the next step here. Gotta run some panels down the side here. Should be 2 more. And there. Cool. All right. Then I'm going to drop 1 there. I like how they coordinate the colors here too. Some sections are darker and lighter, but they coordinate really well the patterns that kind of go across the whole. So, and you don't really recognize that there's a pattern going on until the end when you see it come together. There we go. And then this piece. I can't wait to work on other projects too, so I can have more to talk about. There's only so many ways I can say, oh, I'm putting this piece on now, and now I'm doing this piece to keep it interesting. I should have like a topics list or something. Okay, that looks like that's done, and now it's covered everything up. So, and we gotta add more detail to the top of it, and wow, it looks like there's a lot here. So I'm gonna try not to miss anything. Apologies if I don't speak very much during this. Okay, there we go. These pieces on. I have a feeling there's still gonna be a lot more added to this with all the pieces I'm putting on. All these pieces I'm putting on are basically a piece designed to hold another piece, so. Okay, that's good. Now, whew, I was wearing down there for a second. I'm hoping I get my second win now. I'm excited just to get this piece done because I think it'll make it look really cool. There we go. All right, I think I got all that. Oh, cool. It came with these big decorative rods. So it looks like they go in here and here. And then 2 more of these. One here. And one here. Man, there's so much detail in this. So much attention to detail. Okay. There we go. What am I missing? Couple of vents. Knew something looked off. And there. Awesome. Okay. Now I gotta put this front section on. Right here. There we go. Not that one. There we go. Cool. Page 406. I used to be able to move through these pages pretty quick, but now there's so much detail in each page that I'm having to really work to keep moving. That goes there. Okay. We are now on step 1050. I know. It's getting more and more epic though. Oops. Okay. That's done. And then okay, that's that center piece. So it's gonna basically go like right here or something. Not sure exactly how yet. But I gotta set that off to the side here and build another piece. And it looks like there's slots in here to connect things. So I'll connect it all together and then put the whole front section down as one. I still gotta do another chapter after this too. Okay. That on, that's that and that. Okay. Now even more pieces. It's the thing with Legos. There's always more. Okay, and then one goes there. This goes right there. That there. And one up there. All right, page 408. Um, what am I missing? I'm looking for something here. There it is. Nope, got that wrong. There it is. Okay, and then this one. Excellent. Okay. All right, now lots more decoration pieces. Let's see here. There it is. The pieces I'm looking for are always tiny and upside down, so I can't recognize them. Okay, that should be that whole spot. Flip over. These are the hinge pieces that it will connect using. How's it going, Daniel? Thanks. We're getting close to the end. We have 80 more pages on this instruction manual to go, which is too much for me to finish today, but I will be finishing it Tuesday. But I'm still going to do a lot more tonight, or this afternoon. There we go. Goes there. There. Man, so many little pieces. It never stops. I think I'm actually going to be a little disappointed when this is done. Like, carving out 3 days a week to work on this thing has just become part of my life now. It's going to be weird not having to, oops, build the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to get Stockholm Syndrome from Legos somehow. Don't worry though. There's gonna be other projects, other things we're working on, and plus we're not technically done with it because we're gonna be lighting it up and stuff. So we will still be working with it. All right, that goes right there. Page 410. Okay, and then that actually, that's that section, this piece done. So now we can put it on here, and it clips into these hinges down here. There we go. All right, there's that side of it done. Now I have to do the other side. My day's going pretty good. I get to sit here and build a ridiculous Lego set and talk to people while I do it, so I'd say it's a pretty good day. How's your day going? Anything to report? And what am I missing? Oh, this other big piece. Nope. Ice skating? Oh, that's fun. I should go ice skating again. I miss doing that. Where I live, a lot of snow and ice earlier. Yeah. Where I live, we don't get a whole lot of ice that, at least not ice you can skate on. So we have to go to skating rinks, indoor places. So I'm still not very good at it. I was just recently learning how to ice skate backwards, and then I haven't been in a while. I should probably get back to that at some point. That'd be fun. And this piece. All right. It's coming together. It is really coming together. That and that. Yeah. I wish I could go ice skating outside. That just seems like it'd be more fun. Like it's fine skating inside, you know. It's very controlled and all that, but it's just more fun to I enjoy being outside more. Yeah, I've done roller skating before too. Ice can be trickier, but once you learn one, you can kind of transfer the other pretty easily. I tell you what, I'm excited that uh, the NHL started back, that ice hockey started back, even though my team isn't doing that well. Oh, mountain biking would be fun. Do you ever think about combining them and going to, I think it's in France where they do that thing where they mountain bike down the ski slope? Then you could ice skate and mountain bike at the same time. I forget what it's called, like Mega Avalanche or something like that. The Mountain of Hell, something like that, and it's wild. One of the coolest races I've ever seen, and filled with the craziest people. Okay, get these pieces on. All right, the detail's coming on, and we're running out of parts, so we're almost done with this chapter. Did I miss something? We're gonna do this game again. Nick is missing a piece, and I don't know where it went. Which probably means I've dropped it, but I don't see it. Okay. Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. Usually when this happens, I end up finding him at the end, so I'll just keep going. Oh, I may not be able to though. Hmm. I must have used a piece somewhere that I was not supposed to and didn't realize it. Basically, I gotta find a 2x2 smooth piece and I'm all out. So either I've used one somewhere I shouldn't have, or I've dropped one, and I'm not sure which one it is. Doesn't look like I've used one where somewhere I shouldn't have though. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully I'll find it. I'll use another piece as a substitute. I have an extra 2x2 that's not smooth, so that's what makes me think that I used one somewhere I should not have. Well, this is how it goes with Legos. Since you can always rely on me for the Inikus project with all the Lego drama. It's not gonna work there like that. Yeah. We'll have to find that later. And I just put this piece somewhere I shouldn't have, and now I can't get it off. Alright, back to it. Survive that crisis. There we go. Okay. That there. That there. That goes on the other side. Man, I really gotta find that part. Does not look good otherwise. Alright. Okay, that's on. So now, I got this whole thing built, and now I gotta put it on the front of this thing somehow. How hard could it be? It looks like it basically just rests, it clips in up here and then just sinks down and rests on it. Please don't break. Alright, that's probably as on as it's gonna get. Oh, I think I just pulled it off. Yep, definitely did. Oh no! I pulled this way up. Alright, let's try and fix that again. There we go. Round two. Alright, that's just going on like that, because I will break it if I try and do anything. Yeah, remember to breathe. Okay. Chapter 14 is done. There we go. Set those pieces off to the side over here. And now, let's bust out the bags again. Time to build chapter 15. Okay. So 15 is going to be the end caps here and there. And I don't know if it's anything else. I think it is actually something else too. Yeah, panel on this side right here. So let's get started. This is page 416 and step 182. And it looks like there are lots of Legos in this section. Now I have to build these two end caps at the same time, or I have to build two of them identically, so I'm just going to build them at the same time to make it a little easier on myself. Wow, there's a lot of parts here. Should be good though. There we go. Wow, these do not look that big in the picture, but from the frame already, it looks like they're going to be pretty sizable. So, that's funny. One of those, one of those, and one of those. What are we doing on time? 3:48. Okay. Doing pretty good. Alright. Back to the usual, trying to find really tiny pieces in all this. Ah, friends around a fire. Very nice. Let me check something real quick. Is good. Okay. Nothing to report. Cool. Sorry, just doing a quality check on the stream. Seems to be doing alright for my setup. It's going to take a little while to get through these pages because I'm having to do every step twice because I have to build 2 of these things. No. Oh no. Alright, got it fixed. There we go. Then, okay. Gotta build, I guess 8 of these things to pop on the outside here. I have to build 4 of them, 2 for each side, and I'm doing this for 2 different covers, so 8 it is. Just pop these around so I know where I'm going to put them. Alright. Need a couple more of these smooth pieces. And I'm running low. This one? No. Dang it. Here it is. Found it. There we go. I've almost finished one whole page of this section. Takes quite a while when you have to do everything like 17 times. There we go. All right, next page. Page 418. 70 more pages to go. Which means we're getting there. Okay, I got that. Then wow, that went on no resistance. Okay. Eight of these. Oh, I know. Just I'm trying to keep the energy going, but once I'm just sitting here talking for 2 hours and just reading instructions and constantly looking for tiny pieces, my brain's starting to get tired. But I am determined to finish this chapter today. I just want to see this project done at this point. Okay. Now I just need these little pieces. Oh no! Shot it across the table. On the bright side, building two things at once means I'll be using up pieces faster, so. Hopefully it'll be easier to find pieces when I get to the panel over here. Which looks like it's going to be built in two parts again. Okay. And then what do I need? These. Glad everyone's hanging in there. If you stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. Oh no! Well, that just completely came off. There we go. Okay, got the two bases made. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta put these. I put these little. They look like little gun things. Okay. And then looks like some parts to help lock everything into place. Done and done. All right. Set them off to the side. Get to build another little thing. Got to build 4 of them again. Okay. And then drop these on. All right, making progress. There's one. There's one. Uh-oh. Thank you. Hope it looks just as good when I'm done. All right. There's once again. There you go. Looking for parts. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. And then these just drop on somehow. Just like that. Yep. Okay. All right. There we go. Now I got to do the other side to complete the circle. So 4 more. I think I've said before, but I'm not a huge fan of these sections when you have to do something over and over again and repeat it, just because it feels like you're not making a whole lot of progress. Even though you are. It's just, you move through the pages so slow that it just doesn't feel like it. Excuse me. Go. And all right, and then I think these just drop on right there. Yep. Oh no, I missed something. Hold on. What's up, Daniel? From Germany, huh? Good try, but I think the auto mod caught you. Where we're at in Germany. Sorry, I've got this channel set on family friendly mode, so it catches just about everything. Everything easy, that is. Uh, but yeah, we're out in Germany. Well, the reason I'm asking where he's from is because I've actually been to Germany, and I flew into Munich, and then went down and checked out Garmisch. Stayed there, and I went skiing in the at Zugspitze and how do you say it, Alpspitze, something like that, in those mountains down there. And and the reason I say that is because that's where I first learned some words in German, because they would always shout stuff at me as they went by me on the ski slope, because I was an idiot. I was not a good skier, and they would be shouting left and right at me as they passed me. And I couldn't say the German word for right. I just can't pronounce it. Oh, that's cool. You can read German? Daniel, you should test him right now. I think I just did that wrong. Dang it. All right. I'm going to pull out the handy brick removing tool. Can't get these off. There we go. Fair enough. Can you tell us what Daniel just said there? They can. This one I mentioned before, this one cost me 800 US dollars. So I don't know what that is in euros. Don't know what the current conversion rate is. All right, I'm gonna do this again. Try and find a piece. Oh, it's right there. Found it. Did it really cost 800 euros? That's more expensive than $800. Wow. Is there like an oh, there can't be though, because I'm pretty sure all this stuff comes from Denmark, and that's in the EU, right? So there shouldn't be like an import tax or anything. Or is there? Wow, that's a lot. I guess stuff is a little more expensive though in Germany too. I remember that being the case when I was there. Okay, get that on. Yeah, maybe somebody told me that they made in Denmark, but I suspect that it's cheaper to make them in China. So I would expect that more. And yeah, they're expensive. They really are. Yeah, it probably is. Import taxes are a weird game. Yeah, I know the companies from Denmark. It's just somebody was telling me that they moved a lot of their production there. We were talking about how production of Legos is probably very difficult because there's so many different pieces and you have to get the right number into all the different boxes of every little thing. And it would be really hard if all the factories are spread around the world because you'd have to fly stuff and ship stuff all over the place. So they're likely all next to each other because that would just be a lot easier. But I don't know. It's probably not something they publish very much too. Yeah, I suspect. Yeah, 100% they're made in China. The thing is, like, a lot of Lego's patents have expired, almost like 10 years ago, and a lot of them recently too. You, if you look online now, you can find a lot of knockoff kind of Lego companies that make Legos, like something basically that's exactly the same shape and size and connects the same way. And so what Lego has done to fight that is do licensing things. So they do Star Wars and Marvel and just these cool themed sets. And the reason they're so expensive is because the licensing costs money. Because every time you want to sell one of these sets, you have to pay a portion of that cost to Disney because they own the copyright for the Millennium Falcon. They own Star Wars, and that's what makes them so expensive. If you look at their non-themed sets, like well, for example, they just came out with the Coliseum one. The Coliseum one has more parts than this, but only costs $550 instead of, and this one costs 800 because they don't have to pay any licensing fees because nobody owns the copyright to the Coliseum. Oh, excuse me, because it was built, a long time ago. So it's produced in Denmark, Hungary, China, and Mexico. Huh. Nah, let's not get into the politics. It makes it less fun. Oh, look. I think I finished this part. Okay. So now these have to go on there somehow. um. Oh, I see. Okay. I think this will work. I have nothing to grab on to push it on. There we go. Cool. And then this one has to go on the other side over here. All right, I'm gonna try and do this blind so you all can kind of see it a little better, which is probably gonna be a mistake on my part. I'm probably gonna break something, but we'll see what happens. Oh, thanks for the follow, Daniel. Helps a whole bunch. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing, because I sure can't. All right, there we go. Now we got that covered up. Sweet. It's almost, man, it's almost done. It's getting there. Turn this around a little bit so you can see the section that's still open. Got this section here, and then the same on this side. And I'm actually going to build this one right now. And then Tuesday night, I'm going to build this one and the cockpit that comes out. And the top gun here. And then it'll be done. And that will be an entire Lego Millennium Falcon built on Twitch. Oh, man. Let's slide this. I really don't want to break the landing gear doing that. All right. Give myself some room to work. What'd you say? It's so big, yeah. I got no idea where this is going. Like I've mentioned this so many times. I don't have a place uh, in my residence to put this, so in my apartment. So, hmm, I should figure out a way to hang it on the wall, like right here. All right, that was step 1099. So now we're on a page 422, step 1100. And we keep going. Okay, that goes on there. What is this? It's 10:16 p.m. 6 hours ahead. I was there was only 5. Does Germany do daylight savings, or is it different than the U.S. schedule? I bet it's different because I think I remember they did it, just not on the same schedule that we did. Okay, I think this is the mount for the radar dish. I think that's exactly what this is that I'm putting in now. All right, step 1101. Oh man, trying to keep my energy up, trying to keep going after building so much of this. go. And then goes there. None of those look like the prices I need. This one. All right. Turn the page again. Page 424. I like to announce it out loud because it makes me feel better, like I'm getting something done. I'm warm. What am I looking for? This one. Your teacher's like, she lived there in the 60s. Interesting. Okay. All right. That's on. Okay. Corner pieces. That's weird. They gotta be right in front of me and I just can't see them or something. Oh, there it is. They were right in front of me and I just couldn't see them. Okay. Stay focused. All right, now I gotta add a bunch of detail to this. So I apologize if I'm not talking a whole lot. There's it's very easy to miss pieces. And I'm trying to make sure I get everything. Okay, there we go. I think that was all of it. All right, now looks like we need to put the mounts on. I'm gonna allow that one because I don't think you. When I was there on vacation, I went to I think I told you I went to South Germany. So I remember getting home. Like when I went to visit there, I had a friend there, but going home, I had to go by myself, and so I had to ride the train to Munich and then switch trains in at the Munich station and then get to the airport somehow. And I didn't know any German, obviously. Like I knew a couple of words from being there, but that was about it. And so I just had to I had to memorize the word for airport, which is like Flugenhafen, I think. I might be butchering that pronunciation too, but I remembered how it was spelled, and so I just followed signs that said that throughout that train station and throughout that whole trip. Try not to get lost. Yep, see you, Ace. Oh, and he's back. Okay, try not to miss any of the pieces here. Don't know. Okay, get that. That. Did I miss something? I think I did. Yep. Just noticed that this didn't look like the picture. Let's drop that there and put that there. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Bro. Golly, I'm getting so close to having this section done. It's gonna look so cool. But I'm just trying not to make sure, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Uh-oh, no. Okay, one of my least favorite things with Legos. Stickers. Oh, good night, Daniel. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. All right, stickers back out of the way. And then some of these. Okay, cool. One more of these rods. So now I'm putting all the decorative pieces on top of this panel. Okay, and it looks like I'm just gonna put this off to the side and build something else. Whoops. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, get this one on. We are almost done with this chapter. Once I'm done with this chapter, I'm going to be done for the day. So I just got to finish up all these Legos on the table here. I think it'll be fair that I need a break. So you can see my stream schedule below though, and I stick with it pretty good. I usually lately I've been starting a little earlier, but I stream during those hours that it says I am. Also, if anything's going to change, I post the updates to Twitter, and you can see the link in the below. What kind of stuff do you stream, Ace? I'll let you shamelessly plug your channel right here. Not that there's anybody else but us here right now, but oh no. I just shot that all the way across the table. Dang it. Art, maybe some games. Okay. Hey, gaming would be fun. It's just that it feels like there's so many people that do it already that it would be very hard to break into. I don't know. Maybe there's enough of an audience for it though. Because I guess that's the most watched thing as well on Twitch. Don't worry, I saved it. I got the piece back. Well, that's weird. Guess that's the one of the pieces that can come off. Oh, I just realized something I missed. That's why that looks so weird. Oh no, that was terrible. There's some angle pieces that I missed on these caps. And I gotta put them on. Do the walk of shame. Goes there. I was wondering why I had extras. Save. Goes there. Oh, sweet. That'll be interesting to see. Let me know when that happens, and I'll watch that stream. Or try to. At least as long as I can until I get freaked out. Okay, got it fixed. That was almost a disaster. Okay, now this just sets right on here. There we go. And then I think I have to build a little piece for right here. Okay. Almost done for the night. Um, oh, got that wrong, as usual. All right, there we go. We're so close. See ya, dude. We'll be finishing this up Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Good luck with your spider. Oh man, it feels. Where is that? Okay. Hmm. All right, and then this just drops in somehow. Looks like it balances on a bunch of pieces here. Just like that, yep. Okay. Got a few leftover blocks here. Doesn't look like anything's too exposed or weird. Okay. Well, that's chapter 15 done, step 1135 done, and page 430. So we'll start next time on page 431, and we will finish it out to page 488, which should be the cockpit, and then the center gun, and then some of the display stand stuff. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching and for joining me today. And I will see you all later. See you Tuesday. And after that, uh, I'll do my best to get it set up as fast as possible. But we'll start working on the lighting kit for this thing. But this looks awesome. So yeah, see you all later.